Hey, good morning everyone again and welcome to our subject, Math 213 Differential Equation. And for today, we will be continuing our discussion sa elementary application ng differential equation of order 1. Okay? So, again, last time, we already discussed Newton's law of cooling and growth and decay. And for today, we will be discussing another two application ng differential equation. Okay? So, outline natin today are as follows. We will be discussing yung mixture of non-reacting fluids and then also yung continuous compound interest. Okay? If time permits, next week, we will try to add more applications, maybe 2 more applications, yung velocity of escape and siguro yung sa sa circuits na example. If ever hindi, we will just focus on the discussed topics, no? So at the end of this lecture, ito yung outcome natin, to state and discuss to you the formulas dun sa mixture and interest problem na ma-encounter natin. And then, last is to solve problems involving these topics, no? Kasi we need to understand how to formulate yung mga topics na. Okay, so let's start with mixture of non-reacting fluids, no? So I need you to have your full attention dito sa topic natin to kasi medyo hindi naman siya sobrang hirap pero medyo takes time to process, no? Kaya kailangan practice in solving this kind of problem. So we have mixture of non-reacting fluids. So the aim of this topic is basically to find the amount of substance in a container or a tank at any time t. So ibig sabihin, meron tayong condition or meron tayong pinag-uusapang container or a tank or any material containing fluids or liquid or gas na meron siyang solution sa loob niya. And our main goal is to identify what will be the amount of concentration dun sa mixture na yon at any given time. Let's say, halimbawa sinabi nyo, after 1 hour, ano yung magiging concentration ng solution mo? Kasi nag-iiba yung amount ng solution kasi meron kang fluids na pumapasok dun sa container mo and meron din lumalabas. And alam nyo naman ang liquid, no? Yan, no? Meron tayo ditong pumapasok na liquid, meron tayong input, meron din lumalabas. And kapag hinalo natin yung mixture, no? Hinalo natin yung mixture, hindi natin alam ng mata-mata lang kung ilang percentage ng solution meron dun sa mismong mixture natin. Okay? Kaya through the use of differential equation, we will be able to identify what will be the amount of concentration dun sa mixture natin at any given time. Okay? So let down natin si xt as the amount of substance in the container at any time. And then, if we take the derivative down on, okay, yung derivative ng amount with respect to time or dx dt, ang tawag natin sa kanya is rate of change. No? Na ang unit niya is in pounds per minute. Okay? Kasi amount per time. No? Amount per time, kaya pound per minute yung kanyang unit. And then, ang dx over dt o yung rate of change daw na yon is defined as the difference of the rate inflow and the rate outflow of the container. Okay? So yan yung pinaka-main formula natin. In symbol, ito yan. dx dt is equals to rate in minus rate out. That's a rate in, meron siyang formula. Concentration in times flow rate in. Or designate natin na CIRI. So usually given yan, ano? Ito nakalagay ng input. Yung RI natin is in liters per second and concentration natin in gallon per liter. So ma-identify nyo kung concentration siya o flow rate siya depende dun sa unit nyo. Kapag ang unit nyo is volume per time, rate ang pinag-uusapan natin. Kapag dito, kapag amount per volume, yun yung ating concentration. Again, this is for rate. Rate ang pinag-uusapan natin. So yan ay volume per time. Okay, pag R. Pag concentration, that is amount per volume. Okay? So, by unit pa lang, dun yun siya ma-identify kung concentration or flow rate. And then ito, rate out. Sorry, hindi nababa, no? Rate out. So, concentration out times flow rate out. Pero, most of the time, hindi given si concentration out. Kasi hindi nga natin alam kung ano nangyari sa mixture. Pero may formula siya, no? Ang formula ni concentration out is X over V, wherein yung X natin is amount of the solution at any time t, divided by yung final volume of the solution at any time. Okay? So, at the given instant, ibig sabihin, ano? Yun yung amount of volume niya. So, yung volume na yun, meron siyang formula. Initial volume, okay, given yan sa problem, plus kung ano yung difference ng rate dun sa ating mixture, yung rate inflow and outflow natin, times time. Okay? So, ayan yung formula ni concentration out. So, using these formulas, we can solve for the amount or whatever is being asked in the problem. Okay? So to understand this, let's have our first example. Okay? So first example natin, a tank contains 40 gallons of pure water. A salt solution containing 2 pounds of salt per gallon of water is poured into the tank at a rate of 3 gallons per minute. The mixture is stirred, hinalo, and is drained out at the tank at the same rate. Ang pinapahanap sa atin, find the amount of salt in the tank at any time t, find the amount of salt in the tank after half hour, and then find the amount of salt in the tank after a very long time. Okay? So yun yung nakalagay sa kanya. So identify muna natin yung mga given. A tank initially, no? Yung term na initially, what does it mean? Tas 40 gallons. Ano ang gallons? Unit siya ng ano? That is? Ano ang gallons, guys?
Volume po.
Volume, no? So, yung 40 gallons of pure water, initially, ibig sabihin, yun yung initial volume natin. So, we have here our initial volume na 40 gallons. Okay? Then, dun sa pure water natin, magpo-pour ka daw ng salt solution. Ibig sabihin, a solution of water and salt, ano? Pag hinalo niyo yung asin sa tubig, no? Tapos ihahalo mo dun sa malinis na tubig. Ang ipo-pour mo daw o yung amount ng concentration is 2 pounds per gallon. Okay? So makikita nyo, yung unit niya is pounds. So amount over volume. Sabi natin, pag amount per volume, siya ay concentration. Okay? So, yun yung concentration E natin. Nakalagay niya 2 pounds per gallon. Okay? And then, meron daw siyang rate na 3 gallons per minute. So, yung rate E natin is equals to 3 gallons per minute. Okay? The mixture is stirred. So, hinalo siya. And then, meron tayong opening dun sa baba o meron tayong pipe dun sa ilalim na nagde-drain naman nung tank at the same rate. So, ibig sabihin, kung same rate yung output natin, anong nangyayari dito sa liquid natin? Yung volume natin, anong nangyayari sa kanya? Nababawasan ba siya? Nadadagdagan? Kapag meron kang, halimbawa, nakabukas yung gripo mo, no? And then, yung lumalabas o yung sa drain mo, same rate siya, no? Ano mangyayari doon sa volume natin dito? Magbabago ba siya?
Hindi po.
Hindi, no? Kasi same ng rate ng paglabas ng volume ng tubig o ng mixture yung meron tayo. So yung volume natin will still be the same, pero yung concentration niya will be different. Okay? Kaya ang tanong doon sa una, what is the amount of salt in the tank at any time t? So ibig sabihin, hinahanap natin yung general formula para malaman kung ano yung amount ng salt kahit anong time yung ibigay sa atin. Okay? So, to solve this, ang gagamitin lang natin is yung formula natin. na dx over dt is equals to rate in minus rate out. Okay? So yung rate in natin, that is Ri Ci. Okay? So yung unit natin is, Ri natin is 3 gallons per minute. Yung Ci natin is 2 pound per gallon. Okay? So magka-cancel out yung gallon, matitira natin is 6 pound per minute. Yan yung rate in natin. Next is rate out. Dito na lang natin lagay. Rate out is equals to ROCO. So dito lagay natin yung RO daw natin, same rate nung yung flow rate natin, ano? So 3 gallons per minute. So anong magiging value ng CO? Hindi natin pa alam, ano? So gamitin natin yung formula for CO as X over V. Wherein X over V sub O plus Ri minus R out T. Okay? So ano yung value ni ano? So yung X, hindi natin alam yung amount ng volume, no? At any time. So retain natin na X. Initial volume natin is 40 gallons. Okay? Plus yung rate in, rate out natin is the same, no? T. So meron tayong formula na lang na X over 40. Okay? Kasi magiging 0 na to. Isa, no? Yung nasa ilalim natin. So yun yung concentration out natin. So substitute natin sa given, RO natin is 3 gallons per minute multiplied by X over 40. Ano yung unit ng 40? That is gallons. So magka-cancel out yung gallons natin. We will be left out with 3 over 40 or 3x over 40. Tapos ang unit natin yan will be pound per minute din, no? Okay? Okay pa tayo? So wala pa tayong ginagawang special dyan, ano? So substitute na natin doon sa given formula. Dx over dt is equals to, rate in is 6 minus 3x over 40. So ganyan yung solution natin. So paano natin ngayon isosolve ito? Using yung ating anong solution? Meron na tayong differential equation nakuha. So, babalikan natin pa din yung diniscuss natin ng midterm tsaka semifinals. No? Gagamit tayo ng method of solution. So, pwedeng separation of variable, homogeneous equation, exact equation, ano pa ba yung mga natin? By inspection, okay? Linear, Bernoulli. So, lahat yan gagamitin ulit natin. So, ano yung applicable dito sa tingin ninyo na solution natin?
Linear po.
Linear, no? So, pwede yung linear form. So, let's try. So, gawin natin in linear. Again, si linear, anong formula natin for linear? Gawin natin in terms na nitong variable natin, ano? Dx dt plus p of t x is equals to q of t. Okay? So, dapat ganyan yung linear form natin. So, ito now will be equals to dx over dt plus 3 over 40 x is equals to 6. O, tinranspose lang natin. Okay? And then, kukunin na natin yung ating integrating factor na in terms siya ngayon ni t. Okay? That is e raised to p of t dt. Okay? So, continue natin sa another sheet. So, copy ko lang muna ito na gawa natin. Ayan. So, kunin natin yung integrating factor natin. So, we have e raised to 3 over 40 t or e 3 over 40 dt muna. dt. So, that is 3t over 40. Yan daw yung integrating factor natin. Then after natin makuha integrating factor natin, multiply natin doon sa original natin dito, no? So, this is just a review na lang, ano? Kaya hindi ko na masyado i-detail to or i-explain thoroughly. Pero ginagawa ko yung step na ginagawa natin before. 3t over 4. Okay? So, try kong i-multiply na din ng dt, no? Para diretso na tayo. So, this will be e 3t over 4t dx, okay, plus 3 over 4t x e 3t over 4t dt is equals to 6 e 3t over 4t dt. Okay? And then dito, ano makukuha natin dito? We will have a differential na e raised to 3t over 4t multiplied by x. Okay? So pag chinek natin, pag kinuha natin yung derivative nun, that will be equal to derivative ng product. So 3t over 40 times dx plus x times 3 over 40 e 3t over 40 dt. Pag sinimplify natin, e 3t over 40 dx plus 3 over 40 x e 3t over 40 dt. That is the same nito. Okay? So that is an exact differential. Okay? So again, d e 3t over 40 times x is equals to 6e 3t over 40 dt. Okay? Perform natin integration. So this is, kokopyan nyo na lang to kasi that is exact differential na. Is equals to, dito, kailangan natin satisfy yung e natin, yung u natin, ano? EU, du tayo dito. Eh, yung u natin is 3t over 40. So, ang du natin should be 3 over 40 dt. Eh, dt lang yung nandito. Meron tayong 6 pero para mapasimplify, labas na lang natin yung 6. And then multiply natin ng 3 over 40 over 3 over 40. E 3t over 40 dt. And then ipapasok natin doon sa loob ng ating equation. So, malitin ko lang. Yeah. So, x e 3t over 40 is equals to 6. Then, this will be over 3 over 40. Then, e 3t over 40. Nandito na siya sa loob, 3 over 40 dt. Okay. So, x e 3t over 40. This will be 240 over 3 times e 3t over 40 plus c. Okay? So, pag sinimplify natin, magiging answer natin ngayon will be, try natin multiply by e negative 3t over 40. That will be x is equals to 240 over 3 plus c e negative 3t over 40. So, ito yung general equation natin. Okay? Pero meron pa tayong value ng c. Okay? So, para mawala yung c, kailangan gamitin natin yung initial condition natin. Okay? So, ito yung general formula natin. So, para makuha si c, di ba sabi natin, at t is equals to 0, o yung initial condition natin, yung mixture natin dun sa loob ng tank ano yung magiging x natin? So, pure water pa siya, no? So, ibig sabihin 0 yung x natin kapag initial condition. So, sa-substitute natin yung values na yan. So, 0 is equals to 240 over 3 plus c e negative 3 times 0 over 40. So, itong nasa to, pag kinalculate natin, e raised to 0 na yan. So, that will be equal to 1. Okay? So, we will have a value of c is equals to 240 over 3 is exact, ano? That is equal to 80. No? So, magiging negative 80 yung value ng c natin. So, now, meron na tayong value ng x is equals to 80 minus 80 c e negative 3t over 40. So, this will be your first answer dun sa letter A. This will be the amount of mixture at any time t. Yun yung hinahanap natin dun sa una, no? At any time t. So, nahanap na natin yung formula at any time t. So, ibig sabihin kahit anong time na ngayon ang ibigay sa atin, malalaman na natin yung amount of mixture dun sa volume natin o dun sa fluids natin na nasa loob ng tank. Okay? So, yan yung letter A. Next, letter B. Tanong natin sa letter B is, find the amount of salt in the tank after half hour. So, after, ano ibig sabihin ng half hour in minutes? 30 minutes, no? Minutes ang gagamitin natin para consistent tayo dun sa unit natin, ano? Naka-minutes yung unit natin. So, if yung time daw natin is equal sa 30 minutes, ang tinatanong is, what will be the value of x? So, since nakuha mo na yung formula, direct substitution na lang yan. Ang formula natin is x, 80 minus 80, e negative 3t over 40. So, substitute nyo lang, 80 minus 80, e negative 3 times 30 over 40. So, pag kinalculate nyo, calculate natin. Wala akong calculator, no? So, 80, pakita na lang natin, no? Ayan. So, 80 minus 80, e raised to negative 3 times 30 divide 40. And so answer natin is 71.57. So ang unit natin yan ay pounds. Okay? Okay. So that will be yung unit ng ano natin, doon sa mixture natin. Wait lang.
Pasukin ko muna.
Wait lang ha. Wala yung... Okay. And 71.57 pounds. So ito na yung ating amount doon sa mixture natin after 30 minutes. Okay? Sa letter C, ang next na tanong is find the amount of salt after a long time. So pag sinabing long time, ano yung naisip niyong value niya sa tingin niya? For a very long time. So ibig sabihin yung T natin is approaching. Pag very long time, infinity.
Approaching infinity.
Okay? Approaching infinity. Okay? So, ano daw yung magiging value ng x natin? So, x is equals to 80 minus 80 e negative 3 times infinity over 40. Okay? And when you try ipindutin sa calcu, try nyo mag-substitute kayo ng value dito na very large. Ano? Sabihin mo, 10 million yung ilagay mo. O or basta malaking value. Anong mangyayari dito sa value ng E natin? Check nyo nga sa calcul, ano yung magiging value ng E natin? E raised to a very large number. Kahit lagay nyo E raised to negative 1 million. Ano yung magiging value nyo?
80 po. 80 po.
Ilan?
80 po, sir.
Yung E muna. So that will be equal to 0, no? Kapag infinite, nag-approach siya ng 0. Kung mayroon man ng value sa calcul nyo, that will be 0.00000 something, no?
Opo, sir, 0
So,
po.
approaching 0 na siya. So, ibig sabihin, yung amount of substance natin after a very long time will be 80 pounds. So, ayan po yung ating solution for the first problem natin. Okay. Question po dito sa first one. Okay, ang pinaka-challenge lang dito is after nyo makuha yung formula ng dxdt, kung paano mo siya ngayon isosolve, ano? And ito naman, na-discuss na natin to, na-identify natin na pwede ang linear equation. So kaya ito yung ginawa natin procedure. Pero hindi limited sa linear equation yan, no? Ano pang pwedeng method na pwede natin gamitin dyan sa tingin? So,
Separation po.
separation of variables. Yes, correct. Okay, so we have dx over dt is equals to 6 minus, ano yung equation natin? 3 over 40x, no? So gawin ko, multiply ko both side by 40. Or multiply natin by 40. So, 40 dx over dt is equals to 240 minus 3x. Okay? So, kung separation of variables tayo, hindi. Huwag natin multiply muna. Gawin natin, i-mix muna natin yung fraction. No? dx over dt, kasi ito, pagsamahin natin, that is 240 minus 3x. Okay? Then, tsaka natin i-cross multiply. Or, i-divide natin. Okay, so we have dx over, interchange natin, 240 minus 3x is equals to dt over 40. So yan, separated na yung variable natin. Pwede na natin i-integrate yan. Okay? So ito will be, kailangan satisfy mo muna yung du over u natin. So kailangan mag-multiply tayo ng negative 1/3 over negative 1/3 para ipasok dun sa ating integral. Okay? And then ito, pwede natin ilabas na yung 1 over 40 dt. So, pag ito pinasok na natin dito, that will be, sorry, hindi pala 1/3, 3 lang. Na-advance lang yung isip ko. No? So, negative 3 over negative. Okay? So, ito, papasok mo dito sa loob para maging du over u. So, du over u, integral nun is, ln, So, ln 240 minus 3x is equals to 1 over 40 t plus c. Okay? So, pag sinimplify natin yan, kasi i-diretso natin, ilagay natin sa another sheet. Ano pakita lang natin na pwede yung other method. Yeah. So, ano mangyayari dito? Para ma-simplify natin. So, ln 240 minus 3x, that will be, pwede natin erase siya doon sa harap. T plus c. And then, para mawala yung ln, i-exponentiate natin both sides. Okay? Pag nag-exponentiate tayo, magka-cancel na itong dalawa, that will be 240 minus 3x negative 1/3 is equals to E 140t plus C. So ito, simplify muna natin. So 240 minus 3x negative 1/3. So ito will be E 140t pwedeng times E raised to C. Eh yung E raised to C pwedeng maging constant na lang din yan. So magiging 240 minus 3x negative 1/3 is equals to E 1/40t C. Okay? And then para matuloy ito, erase natin both side of the equation by negative 3 para mawala yung negative 1/3 dun sa kabila. So 240 minus 3x is equals to C E 140t. So pag naka-raise siya ng negative 3, magmumultiply na yun. Okay? Then para makuha si x, we will have 240 minus C E 3/40t is equals to 3x. Then divide both sides by 3. So x will be equals to 80 minus C over 3 is just C lang. E negative 3/40t. And anong papansin nyo dito? This is the same formula na nakuha natin dito sa first part natin. Nung hindi pa tayo nagsasubstitute ng initial condition. Ayun, no? Ayun din po yun. So, ibig sabihin, pwede ang other solution. Lalabas at lalabas yun. As long as tama yung procedure ng pag-separate mo ng variables. And then after you get that, substitute yung initial condition, makukuha mo yung particular solution mo, and then substitute mo yung 30 minutes, makukuha mo yung 71 point something, and then yung 80 pounds kapag sinubstitute mo yung infinity. Okay? So, first example pa lang po ito. Okay? Question, guys? For clarification?
Sir, ako po may tanong.
Yes.
Dito po sa pangalawa pong solution, sir, yung sa may yung nagano po kayo sa derivative, di ba po nagano po kayo, naglagay po kayo ng negative 3/-3.
Yes.
Hindi po ba talaga maka-cancel yung negative 3 dun sa baba? Nung nagkailan na po.
Ito hindi. Hindi siya maka-cancel kasi naiwan yun eh. Ano? Yung kasama niyang numerator napunta na dito para masatisfy yung derivative nito. Kasi di ba ang goal natin is ma-present siya as du over u. Okay? Eh ang u natin is equals to 240 minus 3x. So ang derivative niyan ay negative 3 dx. Eh ang nandito mo, dx lang. Kailangan mo ng negative 3. Kaya pinasok mo yung negative 3. Ngayon yung naiwan, hindi mo siya pwede i-cancel kasi wala siyang ika-cancelan. Kaya hinapi ko lang siya dito. Okay? Then since naipasok mo na yung negative 3, nasatisfy mo na yung du over u, kaya naging ln to. Then sinimplify na siya. Okay? So, magmamatter din po yung knowledge nila sa integral, Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo nung nagsimula pa tayo nung subject na to, you need to be very, very aware dun sa differential and integral calculus. Kaya nga meron pa tayo ng additional quiz, para lang sa integration at differentiation. Okay? So yeah. So let's have another example. So a tank initially contains 60 gallons of brine in which there is dissolved 80 pounds of salt. Brine containing 2 pounds of dissolved salt per gallon flows into the tank at the rate of 5 gallons per minute. The mixture is kept uniform by stirring, and the stirred mixture simultaneously flows out at a slower rate of 3 gallons per minute. How much salt is in the tank at any time t greater than 0? So hinahanap lang sa atin is yung particular solution natin, yung general solution natin. Okay? Para mahanap. Okay, so identify natin ulit yung given natin. So we have so yung initial volume ng mixture natin is 60 gallon of brine. No? So brine solution yung meron tayo. So initially, meron tayong 60 gallons. Okay? And then, magdi-dissolve daw tayo ng 8 pounds of salt. Okay? Ibig sabihin, dun sa brine na yon, initially, 8 pounds of salt yung na-dissolve. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung at T is equals to 0, yung X natin, yung amount ng substance natin is 8 pounds. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng statement na yun. Okay? Na magagamit natin yan later kapag hahanapin natin yung arbitrary constant natin. Okay? And then, meron tayong nagfo-flow dun sa tank na brine na merong 2 pounds of salt per gallon. So, ano yung 2 pounds per gallon? That is concentration. No? Concentration E natin is 2 pounds per gallon. Na merong rate na 5 gallons per minute. The mixture is kept uniform by stirring. Okay? Then flows out at a rate o slower rate of 3 gallons per minute. So, makikita nyo mas mabagal yung bawas. No? So, hinahanap pa yan yung how much salt. So, formula natin, dx over dt equals to rate in minus rate out. Okay? So, diretso natin dito. Yung rate in natin is 5 gallon per minute times 2 pound per gallon. Okay? Yan yung rate in natin. Minus, yung rate in natin is rate out 3 gallons per minute multiplied by yung C over V natin. No? Yung CO natin na equal sa X over V or X over V sub O plus Ri minus ROT. Okay? So dito magiging X over 60 plus 5 minus 3T or X over 60 plus 2T. Okay? So yun yung lalagyan natin dito. X over 60 plus 2T. Okay? So yung matitirang unit natin dyan is pound per minute. Okay, simplify natin. Dx over dt is equals to 10 minus 3x over 60 plus 2t. So, mapapansin ninyo, halos same form lang nung kanina. What you need to do is to get lang yung ating value. So, sige, try natin na separation of variables tayo. So, dx over dt, combine lang natin muna yung fractions natin. So 60 plus 2t, so this will be 10 times 60 plus 2t minus 3x. Okay? Yeah, so ang problema pala dito, no? Mas mahirap siya ngayong i-separate or hindi siya masa-separate agad kasi or hindi siya separable kasi may magkasamang t tsaka x. Okay? So hindi pwede sa separation of variables pala. So ang pwede natin is yung linear equation. So dx over dt plus 3 over 60 plus 2t times x. So iwalay ko lang yung x. Is equals to 10. Okay? So, yung form natin is dx over dt plus p of t x is equals to q of t. So, yan yung linear form natin. So, pag pinapakuha yung integrating factor natin, that will be e raised to pt dt to equal sa e 3 dt all over 60 plus 2t. So, kailangan satisfy natin yung du over u. So, kailangan natin u is equals to 60 plus 2t. So, kailangan natin du is 2 dt. Okay? So, gawin natin, labas natin yung 3. Okay? Then, magpasok tayo ng 2 over 2. Okay? dt over 60 plus 2t. So, ipapasok mo yung 2 doon. So, matitira mo is e 3 halves ln 60 plus 2t. So, since ln yan, pwede siya maging ln 60 plus 2t raised to 3 halves. Okay? And then eventually, magiging it natin is equals to 60 plus 2t raised to 3 halves. So, ang integrating factor natin is this value. Okay? So, continue natin sa another page. Copy ko lang itong ating linear form. Okay? So, multiply na natin yung integrating factor na nakuha natin, which is 6 plus 2t multiplied 3 halves. No? So, multiply ko na din yung dt. Okay? So, 6 plus 2t, 3 halves, dx, plus 3 over 60 plus 2t, x, 6t plus 2t, 3 halves, dt is equals to 10, 60 plus 2t, 3 halves dt. Okay? Again, this will be an exact differential. So, verify nyo na lang. Pero, exact differential niya will be, ayan. Okay? Is equals to 10, 60 plus 2t, 3 halves dt. Integrate. So, we have x times 60 plus 2t, 3 halves, is equals to, so paano to differentiate? So, UDU dapat, no? Integration ng UDU. So, pwedeng ilabas natin yung 10, then 60 plus 2t, 3 halves dt. So, u and du. Okay? So, ang u natin is equals to 60 plus 2t. So, du mo is 2 dt. Okay? So, dt lang to. So, kailangan mo mag-introduce ng 2. So, it will be 10 times 60 plus 2t, 3 halves, dt. Okay? Then, papasok mo yung 2 doon para masatisfy mo na yung nasa loob. So, that will be 5 multiplied by, so, ano na tayo, no? Pwede mo nang integrate na un plus 1 over n plus 1. So, multiplied by 60 plus 2t. So, 3 halves plus 1 is ilan? 2.5. No? Or 1.5 plus 1 is 2.5. So, over 2.5 plus c. So, x 60 plus 2t, 3 halves. Okay? Simplify. Pwede natin gawin is i-multiply natin para ma-isolate yung x ng 60 plus 2t negative 3 halves. Okay, so this will be x. Ito, 5 over 2.5, that is 2 times 2.5 times at magma-minus to, no? So 3 halves, so that will be 60 plus 2t na lang to. Okay? plus C times 60 plus 2T negative 3 halves. Okay? So, ito ngayon yung general equation natin. Okay? Pero kailangan natin is yung particular. So, kailangan gamitin natin yung initial condition natin. T is equals to 0, ang X natin ay equal sa 8 pounds of salt. Okay? So, substitute nyo. So, 8 is equals to 2 times 60 plus 2 times 0 plus C, 60 plus 2 times 0, 3 halves. Okay? So, this will be 0. This will be 0. So, 8 is equals to 120 plus C, tapos i-calculate nyo, no? 60 raised to negative 3 halves. Kung ilan yung magiging value. So, 60 raised to negative 3 halves o negative 1.5. So, gawin na lang natin 60 raised to negative 3 halves, no? Simplify natin. This will be C is equals to 8 minus 120 all over 60 3 halves para makuha natin yung value ni C. Okay? And i-calculate nyo na lang yan. So, 8 minus 120 all over. So, hindi ko na pinakita yung calculate, no? Please try na lang sa calculate. Negative 3 halves. Okay, so ilan yung magiging value natin? So, double check ko lang to, no? 3 halves. This way. Okay, 3 halves. So, ano yung nakukuha yung value? Value is negative 52,052.896. Okay? So, yan yung value ni C. So, ngayon, sa-substitute nyo lang dito sa general formula natin. So, yung pinaka-solution natin is X is equals to 2 times 60 plus 2T minus 52,052.896. 60 plus 2T raised to negative 3. So, that will be our general formula for particular solution at any time t. So, pag pinahanap kung anong value man ng t, sa-substitute nyo lang doon. Okay? So, limbawa, pinahanap sa inyo is after 1 hour or 1 hour. Ilang minutes ang 1 hour? 60 minutes, no? So, dun sa value nyo dito, substitute nyo lang yung 60. So, ano yung magiging value niya? So, i-calculate na lang 2 times 60 plus 2 times 60 minus 52,052.896 times 60 plus 2 times 60 raised nyo ng negative 3. Okay. So may makukuha yung value na 338.45 pounds. Okay. So ayan na yung magiging general formula niyo. Which is yun yung tinatanong doon sa problem. Okay. Ito example lang kung halimbawa may given na in 1 hour ilan yung magiging amount ng salt. So 338.45 pounds. Okay? Question po dito sa second example.
Sir, may tanong po ako. Paano po kaya naging 2.5 po yung power po nung 60 plus 2T po?
Okay, ito. So 3 halves, no? So dito, di ba pag i-integrate natin, magiging siyang 3 halves plus 1. Okay? So 3 halves plus 1 is 2. 3 plus 2. So that is 5 halves or equals to 2.5.
Salamat po, sir.
Okay?
Sir, saan po nanggaling yung 2/2 yung katabi po ng 10?
2/2. Okay? Ito is galing sa para masatisfy natin yung UDU, no? So sabi natin yung U natin mula dito is 60 plus 2t. So kailangan natin ng 2dt, dt lang itong nakalagay. So kailangan maglagay tayo ng 2/2. Tapos ipapasok natin yung 2 doon para masatisfy yung UDU natin. Para ma-perform yung integration.
Thank you po.
Okay? Okay, next. Last example natin to for mixture. Okay? So, and Lake Taal has a volume of 458 cubic kilometer, and its rate of inflow and outflow are both 175 cubic kilometer per year. Suppose that at the initial time, or time is equals to 0, its pollutant concentration is 0.06%, and that thereafter the concentration of pollutants in the inflowing water is 0.01%. Assuming the outflow is perfectly mixed, like water, how long will it take to reduce the pollution concentration in the lake at 0.03%? Okay. So, yan, identify natin yung mga given. So, meron tayong initial volume ni Lake Taal. Okay? So, initial volume natin is 458 cubic kilometer. Okay? And then meron tayong rate in, tsaka rate out daw, na 175 cubic kilometer per year. So sabi, at time is equals to 0, yung concentration daw is 0.06%. 0.06% ng ano? Nung total volume natin. So ibig sabihin yung amount ng pollution at t is equals to 0 ay 0.06% times yung initial volume natin. So 0.06 over 100 kasi naka-percent siya times yung 458 natin. So ibig sabihin, initially, may ganito yung amount ng pollution natin, yung pollution concentration natin. Which equals to 0.0006 times 458. That is equals to ilan? 0.06% times natin ng 458. That is 0.2748. So 0.2748 cubic kilometer yung volume natin at t is equals to 0. Okay? Tapos nakalagay dito, how long will it take to reduce the pollution concentration at 0.03%? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag yung concentration natin is 0.03%, kailan natin ma-achieve yun, ano? Kailan magiging ganun yung value ng concentration? So, 0.03% natin times nung initial is 0.03 over 100 times 458. So, pinapahanap, kailan ma-achieve yung ganung value? 0.003 times 458. We have 0.1374 cubic kilometer. Okay? Ayan. So, ito yung pinapahanap sa atin. Pero hindi pa natin magagamit yan unless makuha muna natin yung general formula natin. Okay? So, dx over dt tayo is equals to rate in minus rate out. Equals to rate in natin is 175 cubic kilometer per year times concentration natin. Ano yung concentration natin? Concentration in natin is ito, no? In flowing water is 1%. Okay? So 1% siya yung rate natin. So i-express lang natin into decimal. 1% ano nito? So rate ito, no? So per year. So kilometer, this is yung volume natin is how much? Meron ba tayong unit kung anong cubic kilometer per year, pollutant. Okay, so hindi nakalagay yan, no? Kung anong value natin. Wait nga, check ko dito. So it should be walang volume, ano? So yan. So yan na lang muna yung unit natin. Minus yung rate out natin. So rate out natin, x over v is equals to x times yung initial natin plus yung rate in minus rate out times t. So since parehas naman yung rate in rate out natin, that is x over 458 lang. Okay? So 175 cubic kilometer per year times x over 458. Okay. So yung magiging unit natin dito is, since wala tayo dito, no, tawagin natin unit na lang. So unit per year. No? Yan yung unit natin na ulit. Okay, so yung formula natin is dx over dt is equals to 175 times 0.001. That is 1.75 times 10 to the negative 3 minus, so 175 over 458. That is 0.382x. Okay? So, paano natin to simplify? So, pinakamadaling solution sa kanya is separation of variables. Pwede?
Linear po.
Linear. Pwede din linear. So, madali din ng linear, no? O sige, gawin natin linear na lang. Para sakto na yun yung ating okay, so this will be dx over dt plus 0.382x is equals to 1.75 times 10 to the negative 3. Okay? So, IT natin will be equals to e raised to 0.382 dt. So, e raised to 0.382 lang yung integrating factor natin. So, multiply lang natin both side by e 0.382 dt. Okay? So, this will be e 0.382 dx plus 0.382x e 0.382 dt is equals to 1.75 times 10 to the negative 3 e 0.382 dt. Okay? And ito, exact differential. So we have 0.382x times e 0.382. Okay? Verify nyo na lang. Times 10, negative 3, e 0.382 dt. Integrate natin both sides. So this will be 0.382 x e 0.382 is equals to, labas natin yung 1.75 times 10 to the negative 3. So para ma-satisfy yung EU du, no? Kailangan kunin natin yung u. So 0.382, wait lang. Nawawala, ano? May t dapat ito. Okay? T. Kasi magiging 0 pag walang t, ano? Ayan. 0.382t, so d yun natin is 0.382 dt. So kailangan natin mag-introduce ng 0.382. So this will be times 0.382 over 0.382 e 0.382 dt. So again, ipapasok nyo lang po doon. May makukuha tayo ngayon ng formula na 0.382 x e 0.382 t is equals to, divide na natin ito, no? 1.75 divide 0.382. Negative 3. Divide natin ng 0.3. That is 4.58 times 10 to the negative 3. And then e 0.382 t plus c. Okay? And then, both sides, multiply natin ng negative 0.382 t, tsaka divide natin ng 0.38. Okay? Para mawala siya dito. So, we will have x is equals to yung 4.58, di-divide ulit natin ng 0.382. We will have 0.012 okay. Plus 1 over 0.382. So ito di-divide ko na yung 1 dito, no? 1 over 3.382. We have 2.62. Or medyo habaan natin kasi magbabago yung value. 6178 e negative 0.3. Okay? So ito yung ating general formula. Kailangan natin nung amount niya initially, ano? So initially yung t equals to 0 natin. Ang x natin, na-calculate na natin kanina yan. X natin is 0.2748. 0.2748. So 0.2748 is equals to 0.012 plus 2.6178 e negative 0.382 times 0. Nawala yung c, ano? May c dito. Okay. So ito magiging 1. So makukuha natin yung value ni c as 0.2748 minus 0.012. Divide natin ng 2.6178. Calculate natin 0.2748 minus 0.012 divided by 2.617 equal sa magiging value ng c natin is how much? Parang may nawawala sa ano on given. Wait lang. 0.458 magiging value natin. 0.458. 4.58. Check ko lang yung aking mga sagot. divided by 0.382. Minus answer, divide natin ng 2.617. Check natin. Baka may na dobleng divide ako. So dito, meron tayong 0.382. So, dinivide lang natin yan. So, parang magiging doble yung 0.382 gawa nung ito, no? Pag minultiply natin. So, 0.382 squared. Yan yung i-divide natin sa 1.75. Divided by. So, tama naman, ano? 0.2748 divide. So, kung wala talaga,
Hindi naman nakapaan.
ano yung nakukuha niyong value? Okay, so correct naman ano? Yan, 0.1 nga din yung nakukuha ko. Sige, let's continue. 748 minus 0.012. Divide natin ng 2.6178. So, yung value natin is 0.100. 0.1004. No? Ganyan lang natin. So, itong solution natin will be x is equals to 0.012. Plus 2.6178 times yung c natin na 0.1004 e raised to negative 0.382t. So, simplify lang natin yon 0.012. Then, multiply natin to ng 2.6178. That is point plus 0.2628 e 0.38. Okay? So, ito yung ating particular solution. Okay? So, pinapanap sa atin ngayon, kapag yung t daw, what time magiging x is equals to 0.1374. 0.137. So, yun naman yung tanong. So, substitution do sa formula. Okay, so 0.1374 is equals to 0.012 plus 0.2628 e negative 0.382t. So, algebra na lang to, no? Sige, i-simplify muna natin. Isolate natin yung e. That will be equal sa 0.1374 minus 0.012. Divide natin ng 0.2628. Okay? Then para mawala yung e, gagawin natin ln both side. So magiging itong negative 0.382t. Yung value nitong sa kabila, input nyo lang sa calcu ng ln. ln 0.1374 minus 0.012 divided by 0.2628. So, negative 0.74. Divide nyo lang both sides. by negative 0.382, negative 0.382. T natin is equals to okay, 1.93 years. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, in 1.93 years, magiging 0.1374 yung pollution concentration natin. Okay? So, ito, algebra na lang po, are. No? Kung anong ginawa dyan, tinranspose muna ito, kaya nagka-minus, tapos divide both side by 2628. And then, nag-ln tayo, na pag may ln-e, magka-cancel out yun, bababa ito. Okay, kaya nakababa yun. And then, ito yung equivalent nito, then divide both side, and then, makukuha mo yung time. Para ma-reach yung volume na 0.137. Okay? Ayan po yung example number 3. Question po? Question? Alright, so medyo mag-overtime na tayo na para matapos lang yung another method. So, ito yung sa mixture natin, which is included dun sa ating mga examples. Ano? Yung another type ng ating application is tinatawag na continuous compound interest. Okay? So, wait lang.